The Female Poet, An Introduction. Volume 1. The Gentler Sex, or the Deadlier of the Species. Between these two definitions of the female gender, and probably many more, lies a collection of some of the most beautiful verse ever written. For much of history, women have been seen rather than heard. In this volume, poets of great depth and feeling express themselves on a range of topics, and in ways that perhaps only a woman can. Nearer, My God, to Thee, by Sarah Flower Adams. Nearer, my God, to Thee, nearer to Thee. Even though it be a cross that raiseth me, still all my song shall be, nearer, my God, to Thee, nearer to Thee. Though, like the wanderer, the sun gone down, darkness be over me, my rest a stone, yet in my dreams I'd be nearer, my God, to Thee, nearer to Thee. Then let the way appear, steps unto heaven, all that Thou had sendest me, in mercy given, angels to beckon me, nearer, my God, to Thee, nearer to Thee. Then with my waking thoughts, bright with Thy praise, out of my stony griefs, Bethel I'll raise, so by my woes to be, nearer, my God, to Thee, nearer to Thee. Or if on joyful wing cleaving the sky, sun, moons, and stars forgot, upward I fly, still all my song shall be, nearer, my God, to Thee, nearer to Thee. The Willing Mistress, by Aphra Behn. A mantis led me to a grove, where all the trees did shade us. The sun itself, though it had strove, it could not have betrayed us. The place secured from human eyes, no other fear allows, but when the winds that gently rise do kiss the yielding boughs. Down there we sat upon the moss, and did begin to play 1,000 amorous tricks, to pass the heat of all the day. A many a kisses he did give, and I returned the same, which made me willing to receive that which I dare not name. His charming eyes no aid required to tell their softening tale. On her that was already fired, 'twas easy to prevail. He did but kiss and clasp me round, whilst those his thoughts expressed, and laid me gently on the ground. Ah, who can guess the rest? Winter, by Anne Bradstreet. Cold, moist, young phlegmy winter now doth lie in swaddling clouts like newborn infancy, bound up with frosts and furred with hail and snows, and like an infant still it taller grows. December is my first, and now the sun to the southward tropic his swift race doth run. This month he's housed in horned Capricorn, from thence he begins to lengthen the shortened morn. Through Christendom, with great festivity, now's held, but guessed, for blessed nativity. Cold frozen January next comes in, chilling the blood and shrinking up the skin. In Aquarius now keeps the long-wished sun, and northward his unwearied course doth run. The day much longer than it was before, the cold not lessened but augmented more. Now toes and ears and fingers often freeze, and travellers their noses sometimes leese. Moist snowy February is my last. I care not how the winter time doth haste. In Pisces now the golden sun doth shine, and northward still approaches to the line. The rivers begin to open, the snows to melt, and some warm glances from his face are felt, which is increased by the lengthened day, until by heat he drives all cold away. And thus the year in circle runneth round, where first it did begin, in the end it is found. Fluctuations, by Anne Bronte. What though the sun had left my sky? To save me from despair the blessed moon arose on high, and shone serenely there. I watched her with a tearful gaze, rise slowly o'er the hill, while through the dim horizon haze her light gleamed faint and chill. I thought such wan and lifeless beams could ne'er my heart repay for the bright sun's most transient gleams that cheered me through the day. But as above that mist's control she rose and brighter shone, I felt her light upon my soul, but now that light is gone. Thick vapours snatched her from my sight, and I was darkling left, all in the cold and gloomy night, of light and hope bereft. Until methought a little star shone forth with trembling ray, to cheer me with its light afar, but that too passed away. Anon an earthly meteor blazed the gloomy darkness through. I smiled yet trembled while I gazed, but that soon vanished too. And darker, drearier fell the night upon my spirit then. But what is that faint struggling light? Is it the moon again? Kind heaven, increase that silvery gleam, and bid these clouds depart, and let her soft celestial beam restore my fainting heart. Pleasure by Charlotte Brontë. A short poem, or else not say I. True pleasure breathes not city air, nor in art's temples dwells, in palaces and towers where the voice of grandeur dwells. No, seek it where high nature holds her court mid stately groves, where she her majesty unfolds and in fresh beauty moves, where thousand birds of sweetest song, the wildly rushing storm and 100 streams which glide along, her mighty concert form. Go where the woods in beauty sleep, bathed in pale luna's light, or where among their branches sweep the hollow sounds of night. Go where the warbling nightingale in gushes rich doth sing, till all the lonely quiet vale with melody doth ring. Go sit upon a mountain steep, and view the prospect round, the hills and vales, the valleys sweep, the far horizon bound. Then view the wide sky overhead, the still deep vault of blue, the sun which golden light doth shed, the clouds of pearly hue. And as you gaze on this vast scene, your thoughts will journey far, though 100 years should roll between on time's swift passing car. To ages when the earth was young, when patriarchs grey and old the praises of their God oft sung, and oft his mercies told. You see them with their beards of snow, their robes of ample form, their lives whose peaceful, gentle flow felt seldom passion's storm. Then a calm, solemn pleasure steals into your inmost mind. A quiet aura your spirit feels, a softened stillness kind.